What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Good morning. It is nice and early, about 7:40 in the morning here, and I'm on my way to my local Tesla service center to drop off my brand new 2024 Tesla Model 3. Day one, it's had a problem that I just have to get fixed because it's super inconvenient. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it in this video, bring you guys along for the entire process, dropping it off at the service center, kind of what it actually looks like real world to get something fixed through Tesla. So if you guys haven't seen my full review on my all-new 2024 Model 3, I'll have it linked down in the description. But I talked a little bit about this issue in that video. And basically, I picked up the car about 3 weeks ago now. And when I picked it up, there were no major panel gaps, there were no paint mismatches, there was no like obvious signs of damage, nothing like that. And then when I got it home and I took it over to my grandparents' house, my grandpa got in, he was riding around with me, and when he tried to get out of the passenger side door, he couldn't. And I was like, that's really weird, because mine, you just push the button on the door and it opens right up, no big deal. Not the case on his side. So what ended up being the case is that the door unlock actuator isn't working. And I was kind of having PTSD, to be honest with you, because my 2022 Chevy Bolt had this similar problem where the door wouldn't unlock, and I had to get all new lock actuators for all 4 doors. And I was like, oh, great. So I was like super sensitive. Turns out all the other doors so far have worked fine, no issues. It's just the passenger door. And not only does the unlock button not work, but the window button doesn't work either. So the electronics inside of the door on the right there are just not working and need to be fixed. Then when I got it home, I could hear a weird buzzing sound up underneath the screen. You have to be completely quiet and then you can hear it. But it's pretty noticeable when all of the other vehicle components are off. So when you come to a complete stop, if you're waiting at a light and there's not like a ton of traffic around you, you can definitely hear it. So that didn't feel right either. So those two things really bothered me. And I was like, I gotta make a service appointment because I cannot be showing my car to people and having the passenger not be able to get out every time and having to use the emergency release, which you're not supposed to use. So I was like, I gotta get this fixed. So I scheduled a service appointment 2 hours into owning my vehicle. And that really sucks, right? But that's kind of the authentic Tesla experience. But the way scheduling service works through the Tesla app is the most seamless and smooth experience that you're going to get across any brand, right? You schedule all in app, you write down all of your details, you can send pictures, videos, whatever, and then they reach out to you, schedule your appointment. They let you know what the upfront cost is going to be, if anything. Obviously, my car's completely under warranty, so I'm not going to have to pay anything to get this fixed. They schedule the appointment for you. They send it to you through the app, and then all the other steps after that you do in the app. So it ended up being the case where they originally scheduled me a mobile service appointment for just a few days after I got the car, which I was super stoked about. But then as I added more details, they realized that not only did it need to come to the local service center here in Louisville, Kentucky, but also they didn't have the parts they needed to fix it, so they had to order them. So that pushed my appointment back 2 full weeks. So at long last, the day is finally here. I'm almost to the service center here, and I'll kind of show you guys how seamless everything works. It's just a really neat experience overall. So as bummed as I am that I have to drop my car back off and they're gonna have it for kind of an unknown amount of time, it's kind of interesting that I get to experience what the service process is like, bring you guys along for the ride, and I get a loaner. So we'll have to see what they give me when I get here to the service center. You know, the instructions on the app tell you exactly what to do. It's contactless, essentially. You know, I drop it off, I leave it, I get my service loaner right away. Really cool. So let's pull in here and kind of see what we're working with. Welcome to Tesla service. Follow the instructions on your app. So I guess it knew that I was here already. It says to park in one of the spots labeled 1 through 5. 29, 30. These are really high numbered spaces. Okay, so one of these spaces here. Go ahead and park in one of these. Firm drop off. Accept loaner agreement. Oh, I'm getting another Model 3. Accept. So now I need to hard reset my Tesla app, and then I can swipe over and I've got my other Model 3. Oh, a dual motor. Oh boy. All right, let's hop out and go find our loaner. We're leaving her dropped off. Let's go find ours. Maybe it's that one. Oh, connected. Okay. It says connected. I need to like flash the lights or something. Oh, it's over here somewhere. Oh, it's this one right here. So here we go. this is my loaner car. And again, the app just works seamless. So I just have the key now, so I can just get right in. And then boom, just like that, minutes later, I am sitting in my service loaner. Just seamless, just works so smoothly. You don't have to think about anything. You don't really have to worry about anything. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to stand in line. You don't have to sign a bunch of papers. It's all done through the app. And I'm literally driving away just minutes later in a loaner and, you know, leaving my car here. They're going to get it fixed. I'll be able to track the repair status in the app. So it looks like I'm in a long-range Model 3. What year is this? Don't know what year this is. It's got 53,000 miles on it though. But you can already tell this is not as nice as my Model 3. And, you know, part of that is just the, you know, materials on the door panels, and it's a lot louder, more road noise, but I might actually shoot some video on this. So yeah, that's how seamless the drop-off process is for Tesla service. And we'll see how quick they actually get my car repaired, how fast the turnaround time is.
Tomorrow.
All right, well, it's the next day, and I just got the text. Your car is ready for pickup. So let's head back over to the service center and see if the pickup process is just as easy and seamless as the drop-off process. And then I'll fill you guys in on what exactly they did to fix all of the different issues that I got. I do know for a fact that I didn't have to pay a single dollar, so that's awesome. But I'll fill you guys in on the exact things that they did fix, said they'd fix, and they didn't fix. We'll talk about all of it, but let's get the car first. Also, it has been pretty fun driving this 2018 Model 3 around for the last day. It's really quick. This, again, is the long-range dual motor with the acceleration boost. So really quick off the line, super speedy, you know, not the best build quality. Most of it's held up over the past 6 years now. I actually filmed a little video on it yesterday, so I'll have that coming to the channel soon. Kind of talking about what you get on this 2018 kind of OG model versus what you get now in 2024. So be on the lookout for that video, but you know, I've enjoyed it. Right, we're almost back to the service center here. This actually used to be a Harley Davidson dealership, and then Tesla bought it and thankfully converted it into a service center. Otherwise, we would not have one here. I wonder if they give you courtesy vehicles based on what you currently drive. Like if you drive a Y, they give you a Y. If you drive a S, they give you an S. I got the 3, and I love the 3, so I'm fine with it. Just double checking that I didn't leave anything in the car. So what do I don't have to do anything, right? I just pick it up. It's right here. Moment of truth, right? Ah, it works. Look at that. A working door. Who would have thunk? So I got to confirm pickup. Pickup is complete. And then I can view service summary and leave feedback. All right, so as you can see, got her picked up. Let's go ahead and talk about what they actually fixed. So I downloaded my invoice here. The first thing was obviously the door and latch. My concern that I stated was that the passenger door won't open from the inside, and that's before I knew that also the window control didn't work either. So the repair notes say they verified my concern and found multiple connectors disconnected in RH front door panel. So they verified proper operation and confirmed the repair. I don't know if that just happens accidentally or if they never connected them at the factory. I don't know, but they fixed that. So that was good. And then they said customer states hearing a constant buzzing sound from under the screen. It happens no matter if the car's moving or if it's turned on or off. I can still hear it right now. So very clearly they did not fix it. They said, verified customer concern, diagnosed the noise concern to be from the interior temperature sensor, which is what I projected it would be in my full review. This is a fan-driven sensor, so the slight noise is normal. No repairs performed at this time. I really don't like that response, and I don't feel like that is a normal sound. If you guys have a Tesla and you hear this kind of little buzzing noise that I've put on screen here, let me know down in the comments and let me know if this is normal to you, because it doesn't seem normal to me. And then finally, I was getting this error pretty consistently, the SCCM A016 hardware error. This is a steering column control module error, and I was getting it quite often. Don't exactly know what it was actually doing. I just know I was getting the error a whole heck of a lot. So they said verified customer concern, diagnosed and replaced the steering column control module, verified proper operation and confirmed the repair. Again, if you guys know what exactly that means or why I was getting that error, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to learn. So yeah, they had to replace the steering column control module, a bolt that holds it in place, and the airbag harness retaining clip. And again, all of that was free. It was under the classification of rectification. So clearly if something was wrong there, they removed and replaced it for no charge. So my grand total, parts, $0, labor, $0, subtotal, $0, paid by customer, me, $0. That is how all of these repairs should go. I know that's not always the case, but I'm glad that only 3 weeks into ownership that my grand total was $0. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And if you know any further information on those questions I had a little bit earlier, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to learn. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.